Gang, you want to come to the biggest show that Are You Garbage has ever done?
New York City, New York.
That's right. We're going to be at Town Hall May 9th. Do yourself a favor. Grab the squad. Grab some tickets. I want to see everybody there.
Yeah, it's a good time. Live stand-up. Plus, we play AYG with the crowd. You've seen the clips. It's a good time. It's your chance to get your garbage question read live at a very nice theater that we shouldn't be in. AreYouGarbage.com for tickets.
Welcome to another exciting edition of Are You Garbage? The show where you find out if your favorite comedians are classy individuals or absolute trash. Now, here are your hosts, Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's favorite podcast. This is Are You Garbage? Little show we sit down with your favorite comedians, and we find out they're good to be classy, but they're just a big old piece of trash. I'm your host, H. Foley, coming at you on a lovely day. We're out back here at Tootie's in a new addition. She's trying to make some dinner reservations for us tonight. She wants us all to go out as a family.
Okay.
She wants to have a nice meal and then run out on the check.
I'm with it.
Keep it all together. You down? You
Family bonding activity.
got your running shoes on? She said bring a little bag of roaches just in case. Sprinkle them on the plates so we get a free... My co-host is coming at you from across the table.
Christ.
He is the CEO of Are You Garbage. He is an international businessman. Can be very crude sometimes to creative talent. Give it up for KJ, Kevin James Ryan.
What up,
I've
gang?
been working on that all goddamn day.
No. 2 seconds before we start, you said, hold on, give me a second.
That's how I do it.
I like to be in the moment. What up, gang? Thanks for tuning in. As always, please make sure you rate, review, subscribe on iTunes. Full video available on YouTube, as you know those numbers are.
Shredder F. Cooking.
And obviously, the greatest website of all time, you go over there, www.patreon.com/areyougarbage. You get up to 3 bajillion hours worth of bonus content. Then my second favorite website, if you ever want to go see a live show, if you're in New York City, I don't know, on May 9th, and you want to hang with the boys, go over to areyougarbage.com, get tickets to that Town Hall show,
The
gang.
beautiful Town Hall Theater.
It's a beautiful theater,
Are we going to look out of place in there?
Oh, yeah. Toby's going to be hitting the vape. They're going to have the cops after us.
I'm wearing my best Hawaiian shirt.
Get it custom made.
One of only 2. Gang, how about a nice shout out to our producer extraordinaire, the old magic man. Makes us all look good. Works the 1s, the 2s, the 3s, and the 4s. He crosses the T's and he dots the I's. And I'm having deja vu. Give it up for T-Bone McScruffins. Toby McMullen, everybody.
What up, boys?
Hey,
What up,
pal.
T-Bone?
Ah, man, I walked outside. Beautiful, clear skies. I'm ready for a summer day. I'm ready to pop open a damn fire hydrant and have a New York City summer. It's freezing.
Yeah,
Hey,
it
ready
looks nice, but it's cold.
Ready to commit crimes? Is that what you're going to do? Huh? Open fire hydrants?
You know, you got to make sure the pressure's good. I'm doing the city a favor.
Listen, that's a thing. Obviously, in most major cities, they get the water plug, they open it up. On a hot day, man, when I was living in that apartment in Washington Heights with no air conditioning, hot summers.
Would you go down there and mix it up with the kids?
No. Down there with a pool noodle, fucking hitting somebody.
You
Chicken
You
fights.
got ribs going?
Pollo fights.
Oh, I was thinking you're in like a lifeguard suit spinning a whistle.
No running. No horseplay, guys. No. But you'd be walking down the block, and you'd be on the subway. The subway was so hot, then the elevator up was so hot. The tunnels are hot.
Sure.
And you get out, and you're just hit with more hotness, humid, muggy. But then you turn that corner, and, man, it really does. The temperature of the block goes
Get
down.
called fat ass a couple of times. Really cool you off.
Give me some of them Doritos. What? Man, the temperature goes down. It lowers the temperature on the block. Like cool, because that's like coming from the center of the earth or something. I don't know where that water's coming
Till
from.
the bodega catches on fire, and you're all screwed.
Sure.
I used to work at a restaurant that had outdoor seating, very elegant. And in the summer, they would have a little line going around, and it sprayed mist.
Yeah.
Like on the vegetables.
Dude, that was the first time I...
You know what I'm talking about?
At the grocery store.
There ain't nothing classier than that thing spraying. Man,
That's-
makes that fruit look
That's
fresh.
new, and that's kind of everywhere at this point. But I remember, dude, remember the first time, have you ever seen... It was to keep the bugs out or the cold, like it would be like the fan blowing by the door, like down. It was like a wall.
Yeah. When you
Man,
walk in.
I think it does that. Can you see what I thought it was bugs, but maybe it helps keep the air conditioning in
I think
as well.
I think it's bugs and the AC. And I know that a lot of
First
places
time I saw one of them.
in the winter they have that. When you open the door and walk in, you get a blast of heat that comes down on you.
Yeah, that air, dude. I remember being
Get the
somewhere
lice off you.
with me, my dad, and my brother all going, "What the hell is?" We were all putting our hand through it and stuff. Dude, we were fucking shocked.
The wait staff is just standing there staring at you.
We were on vacation somewhere.
First time indoors, boys?
we where we're like, no, my brother's like, go take a look at that. I ran up, man.
Anything that shocks
Sir, if you're not staying here, you can't be inside.
You're heating a hot dog up underneath it. Anything that shocks the family as a family is usually pretty trashy.
Yes.
When everyone's around, oh my God, you see that?
Everyone's shocked by it. That was one of those things that sticks in my brain of my family saw that technology for the first time in the 90s. And my dad, who owns a mechanical contracting company, was stumped by it.
It's like when you watch Funniest Home Videos for the first time as a family.
Sure.
Oh, man, that was the peak of comedy right there. I'll tell
Some
you
guy
that.
getting hit in the nuts or hitting the head with a board or something.
Shout out to Mr. Saget.
The name for this device is awesome.
Air blaster.
Schmeller.
Air curtain.
Yeah, air curtain. That's what
that's
it's called.
pretty good.
Yeah. An air curtain is a device that creates a barrier of air across the entire opening of a door that separates two environments. This is official.
Man.
This feels like when the guys go in the labs and it's like
Yeah, it's very.
Oh,
that's what
yeah.
it. Dude, I felt like a DNA scientist.
What is that for? What is that for, by the way? What dust is really that bad?
They got to blast all the E. coli off you and stuff.
No, I mean when they're like building microprocessors and stuff like that. Or you see them in NASA.
Microprocesses, Frank.
When they walk in and then they have to, you got to do all that stuff.
Yeah, I think it gets rid of
Static-free environment, I think they call it.
Clean room.
No trouble.
Oh, man.
I
You
don't want any drama in there.
walk into that room and bankrupt a company.
What are you guys doing with your boogers? What?
But it keeps the cold air in, hot air out, and bugs and stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Imagine being a bug and hitting that.
Man.
Johnny, we're home now! Fucking
God damn.
hit the
They
brakes.
would probably take a pigeon out, too. Fucking throw him into the ground. Toot sweet.
It's knocking your fat ass on the ground.
It's like Twister. I'm holding on to something.
Oh man, I was leaving a Thai place by my apartment, and they had a little vestibule, and there was a pigeon in it. That was high stakes, man.
Oh, man.
Doing Thai food?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
I would have to go out the back door. If there was a pigeon in a vestibule, I don't mess with that. Those things, they're a knife fight to begin with.
I like when there's birds in the mall. Or when you see a bird
I always
indoor.
blew I was just at a mall not too long ago. There was a bird in the food court. And I'm like, how long's he been in here?
He's working.
He's got a chain wallet on from Spencer's.
Working at a sunglass hut.
Hey, if you're not going to buy, get the hell out of here.
Ooh-wee. Gang, we're here for what we like to call a family episode.
Yes.
It's just the boys, the bozos, and the homies. Just the way we like it. Like to circle the wagons every once in a while. Check in. Have a good time.
Mm-hmm. Okay, sounds like okay. Big Man's on one today. Kooky patooky.
Those screwballs.
I know.
Toby gave me this water. I think he dosed me.
Yeah. Toby was screwing the cap back on the water. He's like, here, this is for you. I
You
was like,
thought that was going to fly.
that's crazy. And
I wasn't screwing it back on. I was making sure it was unopened.
in my eyes,
Yeah, your big meat hook turning around. He's not
Yeah.
going to go for that. I enjoy it. I like the germs.
What? You don't like to suck down some of these big dick beaters been on?
Hey, one step closer. Hello. Maybe mine will grow. I don't know. Maybe that shit's contagious, like COVID.
sprinkle some of that schmegma on me.
Yeah, dude. Me some of that hog. I got nothing.
Big hog dust.
Tanking.
Gang, so as you know, when you join the Patreon, we'll answer your garbage question on the air, and we got a couple of humdingers.
I love it.
This one, I just put it together. This one's from Anita Heater.
I need a heater.
I just realized it, dude. That Heater, Heeder. Anita Heater.
I need a heater.
$10 homie, never had one read. Is it garbage that my mom had me sleep in my outfit for the next day if we were starting a road trip early? That was big bet. Like, I feel like even minutes back in it was like, we'd shower the night before. I get it, but it's like, how on time, how early do we have to be here?
I don't know, man, but I
Like
could,
waking up and you're on the road in 6 minutes?
Yeah,
Let me
that-
brush my goddamn teefies.
you don't know what Patty Foley was like in the morning in the 80s. She would lie to you. She would say it was 20 minutes later than it was. She'd come in, get up, freak out, scare the shit out of you. You know why I have that alarm, that reminds me of my mother's
You're
sweet,
twisted.
sweet tone in the morning. Never that, though.
Waking up into a Patty Foley psyop.
Oh, man. Yeah, no shit.
Where are the codes? What? She's blasting Metallica.
Screaming the Russians are coming. Holy shit. That's crazy.
You're hogtied.
But there was...
real Gitmo shit.
She's wearing a German helmet. There was something ready to go about those moments of a road trip or whatever. It felt like
planning,
It felt like you were getting up at 4 a.m., which we did one time.
Sometimes, yeah. We did. We had. I played hockey for a handful of years in my early.
Professional?
Yeah, overseas.
South America.
That's that. Ice time. It's early call, like fucking 5:15s, 5:45s, that kind of shit. And my dad, he was up with the ass crack at dawn anyway. Not a bit of a light sleeper.
Having a coffee.
Oh yeah.
And a heater, I assume.
Yeah. So coffee, heaters, and like sometimes you would get a little ready at home of like I got something on because it's such a big process, all that gear.
Sure.
So then you get there, you got to set up if you're running late. So sometimes kids would be like, I already have my fucking, the pants on.
Pants on with the pads.
Pants are pad, dude. I'm not
You're sleeping with a goalie mitt on?
Stick save. Dude, I'm not even fucking around. One time we were pulling up and my buddy got out of the car, which was like a 45-minute ride because it was an away game. He got out of the car in full gear.
Skates?
Dude, skates, and he had like the cover on them, helmet, everything. Dude, sitting in a Toyota Corolla with a helmet.
Kid's a goddamn winner.
Dude, gloves, everything. I wanted to be like, when did you sleep in that? That's fucking insane. And also, I remember it was one of those cars that had the mechanical seatbelt, so he's probably all wrapped up in there with the stick and shit.
Things are weird.
Dude, the world's sweatiest feet on that kid.
Oh, man.
That hockey stuff stinks.
Dude, imagine pulling up next to him and being like, what the fuck? You're at a stoplight, and there's a kid mid-line shift next to you?
You got a game today, buddy? No.
What kind of game?
He's just going, well, I come out of this box, I'm coming after you.
Yeah. I don't ever remember sleeping in my clothes.
No, the big thing was shower. Like if we had something, it was shower the night before because I'm not getting everybody showered or tubby time or whatever it was.
Did you remember? I didn't know showering in the morning was an option as a kid.
I thought it was like a federal law. Kids had to shower at night. And parents got to do it in the morning.
And your hair was just going to be fucked up all day.
Dude,
and real staticky.
The worst.
It's crazy how you learn that. Like learning not to wash my hair every day because it gets, it's thin, fine, and it gets real staticky and bad. And knowing that, think of how much better of a student I might have been.
A little morning whoosh over the face.
Yeah,
a little cold plunge.
If in elementary school I would have known to got up, take a nice shower, brush my teeth, all that kind of stuff, coffee in a heater, and then head off to grade school. It seemed to work for my old man. He used to spring out the door.
The first time I learned the difference in that, the first time I took not even a bath. I thought obviously baths to me were for kids, showers were for adults. Mm-hmm. The first time I took a shower in the morning before elementary school was at my dad's after the divorce, and I hit us whatever, because he was a single dad when he had us.
That's divorced dad shit right there.
Dude, I remember not even a
Making
tub.
your own breakfast.
It was a stand-up shower, and I was confused, dude. I'm like, give me a dry run here. I don't know I felt like I was in prison, dude. I was nervous and scared, and he's like, hurry up. He's in there, drying he's getting ready next to me. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
You're standing there with your rubber ducky?
Yeah.
You have to wait for me, buddy. I'll be back, I swear.
Yeah, that was. I remember it was a blue bathroom, and it was a wake up. That house was so unfinished, dude. So unfinished.
Man, the no tub. You don't know what's going on.
Well, that was in the master bed. That was in the bathroom off his room. But me and my brother slept on two single beds that looked like, where Al Qaeda would hide. It was rough. And then he redid my sister's bedroom. I think trying to. They bumped heads a lot due to the divorce.
Trying to keep her happy.
So he was like, I'll go out, and he bought her I'm really going to make it nice. And, man, the rest of the house was like a fucking, we were going to the mattresses. It was
got a 2-bedroom in Fallujah.
It was like a stakeout house, dude. Who's getting sandwiches?
Hey, what does forget about it mean?
My dad comes in with a fucking AR-15 in a trash bag. Back in our cars in the garage. Yeah, it was, that made me, because he was like, I'm not fucking giving you a bath. You're 12 years old, kid. You get in there and be somebody.
Fucking call the cops on me, you little freak.
Probably
like it.
This is a setup. I already got the courts breathing down my neck about custody.
Plus, you're fully dressed in the hockey stuff. Probably
standing in the shower.
I've told you this, but I always think about it. The only time we ever really did something like that, where it was like all hands on deck, we're leaving early, everybody ready, was when we drove to Texas from Mountaintop. We left in the middle of the night. They put down the seats in the back. We had the hatchback. All the clothes and stuff were pushed to the back, and we got to lay down and look out the roof. Best time ever.
Yeah, pretty good.
Good times.
I got a morning time growing up question for you kids.
Sure.
Did you have a different meal on test days?
Yeah.
What?
I want to say so. On like not like vocab tests, but like standardized test days. That was like.
How would they know?
Because like we had the PSSAs or like the state mandated. You had to take them in like 8th grade and 10th grade and 12th grade or something.
Oh,
you had to do them.
Yeah, my mom.
No, I'm sure I did them, but
PSSAs, I think they were called.
They were like, make sure you get brain food. My mom would whip up an egg sandwich that would knock your dick in the dirt.
really?
Oh, yeah. I lied about having tests sometimes.
Huh.
I got a test every day this week.
Just
Really cranking them out.
improve the breakfast situation.
I would do that with carbohydrates. Tell her I was running a marathon the next day. Gotta load up. Little fettuccine for breakfast. See what I did there?
I saw.
Your parents, I don't feel like I guess the PSTs, what are they called?
I think they were called the PSSAs or something.
No. The
SATs.
Yes.
PSATs.
PSATs. Maybe that. The SATs they knew
Pretty
about.
stupid. Sure are.
They knew about that stuff, but I don't think they were aware of when I had things like that going on. Picture day and stuff like that. They'd throw a nice shirt on me.
Sure.
That's about it.
Uh-huh.
But they weren't aware of that stuff. I don't
No,
think. They weren't that up on my schooling. My brother a little bit. I'm telling you, at a real young age, they knew this kid's dumb. This ain't going to work.
That checks out.
Dumping the resources in that. Take your toastum and get out of the house. Fat ass.
Hey, rude. The hell?
Hey, there's no
I need to
icing.
make it personal.
Hey, there's no icing on this. Shut up.
Shut up, you fat ass. Damn. I love you too, Ma.
My brother's getting tuna fish. Liquid IV, Liquid IV, Liquid IV. Gang,
love it.
Summer's coming. It's getting hot. You like boozing? Huh? You like going out and getting banged up? You're going to need something to revitalize yourself in the morning. Or my advice is the night before.
That's my advice.
Knock down a Liquid IV, maybe a Tylenol or two, get yourself straightened out.
Stealing my tricks.
Liquid IV is the absolute best. It quenches your thirst. It's got electrolytes, got the whole 9 yards. And you know what else, Pinhead? They got the sugar-free now. What are you doing?
Yeah. Pro tip in the summer, when you're on the beach, boozing heavy in the sun, you forget about water. You forget to hydrate. Yeah, sure, you have 8 or 9 twisted teas or whatever. Mix in one of these, and you're going to be humming the whole taking the no shower happy hour.
Keep you going.
It's non-GMO, vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free. They even have liquid IV and sugar-free, like you said.
See?
Check out the white peach, the green grape, raspberry, melon, and lemon Lizime.
Love the lemon.
Turn your ordinary water into extraordinary hydration with liquidiv.com. You can get 20% off your first order of Liquid IV when you go to liquidiv.com. Use the code GARBAGE at checkout. You know what you're doing. That's 20% off your first order when you shop Better Hydration today using promo code GARBAGE at liquidiv.com. Does it.
Do it. This is Manscaped, baby.
Manscaped.
This is Manscaped we're talking about. We're not talking about dirty bushes in the front and backyard. Do yourself a favor. Clean it up. Keep the property value up a little bit. You don't want them going down there and getting lost, and you got to send the choppers in to try to find them. You got to call the Coast Guard. Keep the nuts clean,
Take
gang.
care of the boys.
The rock star of the organization over there, that Lawnmower 4.0. Use it in the shower. It's got a light, ceramic blades, never jams up, great power on it, smooth sailing.
4.0 is old news, big guy. They got the 5.0 Ultra.
What?
They all come with, they got the 3.0, the 4.0, and a 5.0. They take care of you.
Jesus.
They're innovating.
They do make moves all the
they
time.
do, dude. They're constantly
Cranking these things
innovating. All Manscaped trimmers even come with a travel case and a travel lock feature. It's time to do the damn thing. Upgrade to Manscaped and have the best pubes ever.
Nice.
Whether you like a nice little trim, something short, you go bald eagle, like the kid, whatever you want, it's up to you. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code GARBAGE at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping with the code GARBAGE at manscaped.com. You want the best for your boys, and you want them to look the best they've ever looked, you trust Manscaped. Do it.
Do it.
I remember one memory that stands out. I guess my mom was off work or working nights or whatever it was. She was around that day, and my brother and sister were probably in junior high. And so they had
7th and 8th grade.
7th and 8th grade for us.
Hell of a time.
And 9th at the time.
Ooh.
Our school was 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Wait, that's weird. That would suck. I loved the high school was freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, because that freshman year, you need that buffer. You're rolling into high school in 10th grade?
Yeah, I think to me, I mean, I don't know if it really matters. To me, this is one of those things where, like, I experienced it this way. This was the best. I mean, the argument's like, it's cooler that when you're 9th grade year, you're big fish, small pond. I was running shit.
I
running
guess you
numbers.
were. You're like an adult at that
Yeah.
point. The difference between 8th and 9th grade.
Vinny with the skinny was buying us beers. You got little fucking 7th graders running around flexing on
I guess
them.
maybe that wouldn't be bad. That always goes back to my fantasy that I always wanted to go to that boarding school, that what's it called? Not junior college, prep school for an extra year.
That shouldn't have, that was, no.
It was
None of
wrong,
that
too.
stuff ever.
I never got to be Johnny Cool Guy. Would have been nice.
You're pretty cool now.
Thank you.
I was
buddy.
talking to Toby. But my mom, it had snowed in like April, and they gave a 2-hour delay, and I found out they were already up, and I woke up, I come stumbling down, probably, I don't know, 2nd, 3rd grade, something like that, wiping all the fucking eye boogies out of my eye. My mom's got pancakes going on like a Wednesday, dude. April. I'm like,
Who's dead?
yeah, I'm like, what the hell? And she goes, there was like a little bit of snow on the ground. They're like 2-hour delay.
North Koreans broke through, huh?
Fuck. All right. You guys have been great. I'll see you in a bunker. I'll be in the crawl space if anyone
So
needs-
squirrel meat after this.
Oh, yeah. It's the last meal. Fucking old Aunt Jemima pancakes. She used to make them thick, too. I don't know what she was doing. They were all right. Whew, man, the perfect amount of char on them. Oh, baby. I loved my mom's pancakes. They ain't telling me nothing.
Dude, that's my dad did all the pancake cooking in my house.
Yeah.
It was
Well,
a-
my dad left, so my mom they weren't gonna get made. If she
They'd be a little burnt.
and a little cold by the time I got them.
Um,
But hold on. So they go, my brother and sister have like a glimmer in their eye, and my mom's like, I'm like, what the hell's going on? She's like, 2-hour delay. I said, and pancakes? All right. And my mom goes, I'm not making you guys go to school today.
what?
Greatest day of my life. She goes, it's snowing in April. Who knows what the hell's next? I said, all right, let's go.
I like that paranoia.
Yeah. You ain't leaving the house. It's snowing in April. Stay home.
Not coming to
Stay
get
off to keep the phone lines clear. Yeah.
Not coming to pick you up through Revelations.
Yeah, exactly. Start pick you up. You're speaking in tongues. Yeah, I was like that memory sticks out. I was like, one day she's like, yeah, as a family, we're chilling.
I love it.
Probably went to Blockbuster, got a couple of videos.
I know your fat ass went back to bed for a couple of and keep those pancakes on. I'll see you in 45. I got some unfinished business upstairs with Miss Cindy Crawford.
I was a young man at the time. Yeah, love that. That was a fantastic one.
The 2-hour delay is the biggest ripoff ever. I remember every time we got a 2-hour delay, I would think to myself, I hope this bus crashes. And then
I kill myself. Man, you're so
you're
so spiteful.
I
It's
hope
crazy.
it crashes and my mom sues everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to picture the superintendent. I don't know if everybody hated the superintendent. I don't even know who it was, but that's where the blame started and ended.
That's where the buck stops.
Goddamn superintendent doesn't know what he's doing over there.
He's like the mayor for the school.
Mayor for the school.
Comes
and
in,
man,
he's got his new policies.
my mom used to curse his name left and right. I don't think she ever met the guy.
We had a guy, assistant principal, Mr. Greenland. Man,
Took a lot of heat.
And Flip got in trouble. I think Flip got suspended or detained for going. Flip would go, I'm Danny Greenland. And dude, the guy would get so mad. Hi, I'm Danny Greenland. And dude, what'd you say? Dude, his shirt was bald. He looked like Mr. Kruger from Seinfeld. The hair was all fucked. He looked like a disheveled Mr. Kruger. His shirt was always untucked. Like
Greenwood, you couldn't smooth a silk shirt if you had it.
I'm Danny Greenland. That and my mother smokes. Man.
It's all right.
Good times. All right, let's see here. This one's from Jose. Shout out to you.
Mm-hmm.
Salutations, Garbage Godfathers. Is it garbage if your aunt names her daughter after herself? I've heard fathers naming their sons after themselves, but never a mother. For example, her name is Tabitha Jr.
Ooh, that's weird.
That's rough.
No, I don't know.
To me, that's a gender specific. This is Tommy Jr. This is fucking Timothy Jr. the third. For women, though,
Maybe I
Megan
could,
Jr.
Okay, Junior, no. But Lil Kath.
I get like, hey, I'm Megan and I'm naming my daughter Megan as well. That's even now that I say it.
Then, now that
I don't think I know anybody with
I've
that.
never heard of that before.
It's only men.
Your grandmother, sure. Like say your mom's name's Kathy and your grandmother's name and her mom's name was Mary. I'm gonna call her Mary after my mom.
Yeah, or like the middle name, some sort of it's whatever after my grandmother, my whatever. That makes sense.
Yeah, you never see that ever.
That's
crazy.
And maybe I don't think I don't think a lot of little girls want to. Hi, I'm Cindy Jr. That's,
no. Is there no? Can I ask you to Google? Is there no?
See if also. I'm sorry, I'm throwing something else at you. See if Junior is gender specific.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or see if there's a female version of that, like Mrs. or something.
The female equivalent of Junior is Junior.
Ooh, man, it's a rough broad. JR. Yeah, I ain't never heard of that. And I know Italians are, but the Irish are very. My grandmother, it's like there's so many Kathleen's, Catherines, it's like Marie, it's all so and so. My grandmother was this, it's very.
Well, her name was Mary Catherine, her name's Catherine Mary.
So, yeah.
Remember when the guy sent the lawyer that sent us over the thing about where my family was from? Mm-hmm. They're all Terry, William, boom, 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 all down the line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very much. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
I want to keep that going if I have kids.
When are you thinking of starting?
I don't know.
In your 70s? Or late bloomer. See if your guys don't swim.
Some of them blue chews.
All right, let's see here. This one's from Tyler. $10 corporate responsibility representative.
I like that.
That's a guy really fucking
representative.
Churching it up. Ever had your dad convince a mechanic to forge an invoice showing a faulty speedometer in order to get you out of a speeding ticket back in 2006?
Holy shit.
I never thought of that.
No.
Why
do people get so mad about getting pulled over? And the reason I asked this is because I was watching The Sopranos the other day where he gets pulled over by
the cop.
Rock. You ever watch that show that he was on? He was the trash man. It was a family comedy on Fox.
No.
It was called.
He was a motorcycle cop, but then was working at the Home Depot or the garden center.
He was in a cruiser, but yes,
okay,
he was a law enforcement officer.
Mm-hmm.
But like Tony got so mad.
That's a power thing.
That's $60. Who gives a shit?
I know, but that's a power thing to him. That's like, hey, I'm taking care of you. But like, you can't do this to me.
I know, but anytime anybody
regular people aren't getting that.
Anytime anybody gets pulled over, it's like, what is he pulling me? Oh, this is crazy. There's people doing this. You were speeding. Take the hit.
I told you when I got pulled over in upstate New York, which I haven't taken care of that parking ticket or that ticket yet. They don't send me nothing.
Oh, fuck. That's right, dude.
They don't send me nothing.
They're going to come looking for you.
You
probably got a bench warrant out.
Send me something so I can pay. I don't have the information.
See if there's a bounty on this guy. Me and T-Bone do a little collecting. Dead or alive.
Don't come in here. You've each got fucking baseball bats and handcuffs. You got Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Bounty law.
I
got to get that taken care of.
But I don't know where I was. I can't pay online. I didn't have any checks, and they don't send me nothing.
Man, they're waiting for you to slip up.
Yeah. Also, but when I got pulled over, the cop was shocked. He's like, "You know why I pulled you over?" I was like, "Yeah, I was speeding." And he's like, "Yeah, how fast were you? You know how fast you're going?" I was like, "Yeah, probably like 85, dude. I was cooking back there." And he's like, "All right, here you go." I was like, all right. He was like, he didn't know what to do. I guess because most people go,
yeah, whatever. I remember one time.
That was my first time ever being pulled over. Second time ever being pulled over.
I was cruising through Bluebell one time. Not that long ago. Within the last 10 years. I was cruising through, I believe, and I was having a heater. And I drove by a speed trap, okay? And I think I might have been high at the time.
Smoking your reefer?
So I instead of throwing the cigarette out the window when I was done, I was done with it. I field stripped it, okay, and then kept the
that smell
brutal.
He rubbed the cherry and tobacco out.
Yeah, and kept
so
the
just
filter
paper
because that's really where the littering is in the filter. That shit don't go away. That's forever chemicals, whatever the hell they're called. That's around for a long time. They end up in a turtle's stomach. That ain't cool. Dude hits the cherries on me, pulls me over.
For doing that?
Saw it, pulls over. He's like, he comes to the window. He's like, I saw you throw that cigarette butt out the window. And I go, this one? And he goes, oh, all right.
Yeah. I'll
still take the ticket, sir.
I always saw
saluted him.
Thank you for your service. I always thought you could be like, well, what? Like, can you find it? Does that stand?
I'm not playing that game.
I'm not doing that.
Make
but like,
your
in my
quota.
head,
Make your quota. Do what you got to do.
I understand that. I'm just saying, like, is that a legal defense of like, well, can you find it? Can you prove that I threw it out? I guess their visual thing is enough, right?
I'm not a smart man, but if you wanted to piss off a cop, hit him with something like that.
I'm just saying
can you find it?
Well, I'm just saying if a lawyer, whatever, like got pulled over for, whatever, it'd be like, where's the evidence? I'm like, well, I saw that. And it's like, well, there's got to be some way out of that. I'm telling you.
Sure.
That's all I was thinking. It just ways, of a bored lawyer.
Sound like a troublemaker to me, punk.
Yeah, that's right. You hear that? Local PD.
Get Brian Dennehy on your ass. Fucking walk you out of town.
How them booze dates, buddy?
Yeah, no kidding. Running my mouth. Oh, what cigarette? I don't smoke.
Well, you tried a Johnny Cool Guy on with, is this your card?
I didn't hit him like that.
Yeah, well, you did when you retold the story. You sound like a cool guy.
Sure.
I'm trying to impress them. Yeah. Yeah, no.
I just saw it coming.
Sure. I get that. I'm just saying there's got to be some sort of, and now listen, I'm happy that you get me, you got me. I also look at it as like, I've broken enough laws in my past that if you want to give me a speeding ticket, by all means, I'll plea this out. You know what I mean?
It's your karmic debt.
Yeah. Hey.
You'll never get me for the Kennedy thing. Is that Woody Harrelson's dad said that or something like that?
This has to be about Kennedy.
What's that from?
That's what. I don't know.
Is that what he said?
He said. But then I think that was debunked. That I don't know.
That's pretty good.
It was in the acid. I think pretty heavy. Big tripper.
Real
Ken
Kesey.
I like
you know
the
what I mean?
psychedelics. All right, this one's I never heard of. This is from Appreciate Ya. Is it garbage to bring? Is it garbage to bring a travel pillow, the neck pillow, to a movie theater?
What?
It's not classy, but it might be nice.
I find those things to be wildly uncomfortable.
I understand, but I think the only time I ever use them, you're in a...
Get no turn.
You get the screen's in front of you. What do you got to turn for?
Exactly. No, but I don't like wearing those things.
I understand, but I'm saying the only time I've ever really tried to use them have been in uncomfortable situations. It might add to the comfort if you're in a big, comfy movie theater chair. That's what I'm saying.
Did you know that on the plane, the thing comes up a little bit, and you can also squeeze in the sides?
Not all of them, but when you can, they're nice.
Oh, that's great, man.
Yeah.
You don't need the neck pillow. You got it right there.
I know.
I got a question for you, fellas.
I'm listening.
When you go to the movies, do you put your feet up on the seat in front of you?
If nobody's there.
I only do it if someone's there. I'll go, let's dance.
Real tough guy, this episode, isn't he?
Try to prove my feet were on your chair.
Are these my feet? Yeah.
I do. It's disrespectful, I think, to anybody. Even if no one's there, it's like, I was raised in the feet on the furniture isn't ideal. It's like, I don't love it, but I will do it if I get comfy.
Were you allowed shoes on the couch?
Shoes on the couch?
Shoes on the couch.
No.
Oh.
No. We were not a shoes in the household. Like, if you came home from school or whatever, it was shoes off in the garage or shoes off in, like, the vestibule area, like the little whatever.
Gotcha.
Shoes on, like, if you run in or whatever, if you're leaving, so you didn't have to take them off. It was like, case-per-case basis. But, yeah, shoes off at the crib.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, let's see here. This one's from Tony S. You ever use your thumb to scoop food on your fork or spoon?
Yesterday, and I thought about it.
I'm okay with that.
Very.
And I got called.
It looks bad. To outside person, it looks real bad. It's real gross.
I know.
You take your knife and do it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I did it so long. It's like so second nature.
I remember I got spotted by my sister at our dinner table. It was rice-a-roni, which it's tough to get those last couple of stragglers. You know what I mean?
Sister, you're preaching to the choir.
So I didn't do my thumb.
Them long greens. Will hit you. The vermicelli noodles.
Oh man, I love me some rice-a-roni. I love it.
What is that, man?
It's crack.
Pasta
San
and,
Francisco
pasta
crack.
and rice mixed together. Bowl spaghetti.
Man.
Fresh herbs.
There was the certain amount of moisture was great. Like when it was real moist was kind of not soupy but moist.
I know.
And then also the dry. When it dried out the next day, that was all right too. Kippy liked the beginning and the end.
Dude, the description of Rice-A-Roni stings.
Hit me.
Rice-A-Roni is a boxed food mix.
Oh, that's not good.
That's what you eat in a bunker.
They probably legally had to change that over the past years.
I tell you what,
thanks a lot.
You chop up some chicken or some hamburger meat and put it in there.
That's quality food
Get
mix.
yourself a meal.
I used to pick around
You got a stew going, baby.
You got stew going, baby.
the beef ones. I used to pick around the carrots. Not a fan.
I love the carrots.
I mean, I like them now, but back in the day, I was a non-veggie kind of kid.
Dehydrated carrots. I can imagine you being wary of them.
Oh, yeah.
I used to even like when I would
These
do
paint chips out of my shit.
when I do cup of noodles.
I used to dump those out because they'd be on the top.
Oh, I used to eat them like marshmallows. I'd crush them first.
Oh.
While my noodles were
I used
getting
to
soft.
I used to open it up, dump those out, then put the water in.
Huh. Interesting.
They were just like if they felt like pieces of Legos
It's
sets
not
or
good.
something. Yeah,
It's
no.
not good.
I'm like, I know this isn't great to be eaten to begin with. I ain't eating whatever's banging around on top.
They have some of those.
These accessories.
They have some of those ramen noodles under a microscope, and it's a whole world down there.
Oh, can't do it.
Little mites and things crawling around. Same thing with strawberries and stuff. There's things on everything. There's bugs on us right now.
No.
Yeah, there are. Crawling all over us. Eating
Mites, they're different. They're not bugs.
Yeah, they're bugs.
You can see
They're
bugs.
not horses.
You can see bugs. Mites are just organisms.
No, they have little bodies, with little legs.
I get that, but I'm saying you don't see them.
They're there.
That's fine. There's a lot of stuff on me you don't know about. Poop. Dingleberries. This one's from Ted. Is it garbage to chase a tequila shot with a hot sauce packet? I don't hate that.
And we had picklebacks for the first time not that long ago.
I don't do the pickle juice.
Down there in Nashville. I thought it was all right.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean-
picklebacks are the best.
I mean, like, it scientifically works, right? It's like the whatever, the base and the whatever. Like, it complements it.
Sure.
Or,
I'm totally okay with that, with a tequila and a right down.
that's pretty good.
Throw in a lime there afterwards.
Yeah. How about you could do like Tabasco on a lime would probably work too.
That'd be good.
Can you see if that's a thing? Tabasco, like a hot sauce on a lime chaser or a hot sauce chaser?
That ain't
Because
bad.
this seems pretty ideal. The packet makes it a little trashy. I'll give you that.
But it's so boom.
I know that's like self-contained.
Mm-hmm. That ain't
If
bad.
they were selling shooters at a bar, it'd be like, here's this and here's this.
and
Bing, bow.
what's the stuff called? Cholula that I like?
Cholula.
Cholula. I love that stuff.
Yeah. I'm not a chaser guy. I'm straight up.
Sip of beer. Right?
No, I'll typically let it burn.
Really?
Yeah, for a minute.
Ugh. Fuck that.
Because I feel like the consistencies of them, if they go down at the same time, they start beefing in the esophagus a little bit.
You know what I had?
I start getting that fucking water running up my throat.
What I had not that long ago, and I don't really have a lot of experience with high quality liquor. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I've never had like Johnny Walker Blue or anything like that.
Not for me. Too smoky.
But by accident, I thought I was ordering Don Julio, a shot of it, but it was Don Julio 1942.
Yeah, is that like their high end one?
I guess. It was expensive as shit, and I drank it, and man, I didn't need a fucking chaser for it.
Yeah.
It was smooth as butter.
Mm-hmm.
It also banged me over the head on it. Let me fill you in on Bespoke Post.
Cool guy shit.
Cool guy stuff. Gang, life can get boring, but it is springtime. Summer's coming up. You want to do a little bit. You want to have some cool stuff around the house. Do yourself a favor. Get over to Bespoke Post and get that box of awesome. It shows up at your door every month. Got cool guy stuff. We're talking pocket knives. We're talking hammocks. We're talking outdoor stuff. We're talking stuff for the bar. Good time. Wow your friends with it.
Yeah. It's one of those things. Everything I have from Bespoke Post someone comments on.
Sure.
If you're using one of the bags, you got something, some sort of style, accessory, whatever it
The
is.
smoker for the whiskeys.
They come over and go, oh, you got one of them? You go, yeah, I got one of them because I'm not a bozo. Go to Bespoke Post. That's what you do. We also love the Box of Awesome. Support small businesses. 90% of everything that comes in your box comes from a small, up-and-coming brand, so you're helping the
that.
little guy, not these big corporations.
These fat cats on Wall Street, which we love.
Yeah, if you send a check. You get a free mystery gift with your first monthly shipment when you sign up for boxofawesome.com and enter the code GARBAGE at checkout. That's boxofawesome.com, code GARBAGE for a free mystery gift with your first monthly shipment. One more time, boxofawesome.com, code GARBAGE down.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sheath Underwear has been with us since Jump Street.
Uh-huh.
They support a bunch of podcasts.
Oh, geez.
They keep your wiener and your testicles dry. Can I say testicles on TV?
I think so.
Fair enough.
We're not on TV.
Testicles.
How it works, Sheath Underwear has 2 pouches, one for your balls and one for your Johnson. Or you can mix match. Maybe one ball in one ball and your Johnson in the other.
Have fun with it.
Yeah, whatever you do, it's your choice. Your ball, your Johnson. You pick.
I keep one in my top pocket.
I keep mine in the dresser drawer. Finally, you can have a life where your boxers aren't moist and uncomfortable. The fabric of them, everything is precision.
It's nice.
It was the first piece of clothing was ironically underwear where I went, oh, this is adult underwear.
Sure.
This is no longer, I'm buying it at the CVS. I'm jammed up, no bunching. It holds tight. It makes you feel sexy.
They get better as you wash them, too, I've noticed.
Oh, they do.
They're all
right. You go to sheathunderwear.com, use the code GARBAGE to get 20% off your first order, plus Sheath Underwear's 100% money-back guarantee.
What are you doing?
That's sheathunderwear.com, promo code GARBAGE. Shout out to Rob, the owner. Get Sheath Underwear, support the show, support your balls, do it.
This sounds so good.
Hit
What?
me.
Okay. It's a tequila chaser called a sangrita, and it's Cholula, orange juice, grapefruit juice, and lime juice.
I'm with it.
All in like a little shot
in
glass?
the little shot glass. It looks like a little tiny Bloody Mary.
Oh, I love that. That's so
Yeah.
good. Just crush them down.
All day whacking ponies.
Not bad.
Pretty fun.
Yeah.
Huh, that's pretty good.
That's all right. Man, I could taste that right now. It's delicious. It's like those ginger shots that we get.
Come on, let's get a relapse going.
You guys are making it sound nice.
What are we doing?
Good time.
All right, this one's from, I guess it was a couple episodes ago. This is from New Pauline, $10 homie, never had one right. Is it garbage to say hot water heater, referring to appliance that is a water heater?
Hot water heater.
It's a water heater. You're not
Really?
heating hot water. You're heating water. It's a water heater.
Nah, I think that's a technicality. It's a hot water heater in my house.
Yeah, but it's not a
No, that's like a hot microwave.
It's double redundant.
That's
hot
redundant.
food oven.
Redundant. Double negative.
It's not a double negative.
Fraction. Long division.
Double negative is like you're not a fat ass, right?
Is that specifically to me?
Or I'm never not doing whatever. Is it double negative?
I thought it was when it equals 0.
Don't not go.
Don't not go.
Can you get an actual example of a double negative? Why we,
Man, we're stupid.
man, it's
crazy.
We're really showing our ass in these past couple episodes too.
Hot water heater. We used to call it a boiler. Can you call it a boiler?
A boiler's a bigger thing, I think.
Is it?
I believe so.
Huh. Interesting.
Okay, double negatives are created by adding a negative to the verb and to the modifier of the noun.
God,
shut up.
modifier.
Shut up.
Shut your ass.
Adjectives, adverbs, etc., or to the object verb. I won't bake no cake. I can't.
That sounds good though.
Yeah.
I can't go nowhere tonight.
I ain't going nowhere.
I can't go nowhere tonight?
Yeah.
Why? That sounds like that's perfect. I can't go anywhere tonight.
No, yeah, that's different. Not nowhere.
I
I
can't
can't go nowhere.
go nowhere tonight.
I can't go anywhere tonight,
Is the proper.
I suppose.
But I can't go nowhere. Wherever it is, I can't go. Nowhere.
Yeah, so that means you can go.
No, I got
places.
the ankle monitor on. I can't go
I can't
nowhere.
go nowhere. I gotta be here.
See,
if
you
they
had the
call.
ankle monitor. Now we're making sense here. Yes, it's garbage. We're fucking trash. What do you think?
I also saw one, and I'm drawing a blank. I don't have it in front of me, and but
Coleslaw.
yeah, I mean I've been getting hammered with the words. Is it envelope or envelope?
Envelope.
I say envelope, like it's envelope.
But what's when you push the envelope?
You're pushing the boundaries.
It's what you do, baby.
Right. But is it the...
You can't eat that many Doritos? Watch me push this envelope.
No, that's envelope. I think they're two different words. They're two different things, aren't they?
In my head, listen, I'm probably wrong. I've been wrong on a lot of this over the past year. T-Bone, you got to get on that. I'm sorry, there's a lot of looking up. To me, they're the same thing. You're pushing the envelope.
But what would that mean?
Like it's a big letter busting out of the seams.
I thought the envelope was like a stratosphere of space, or the atmosphere.
You thought it was part of, like...
No, I thought it was a term that meant that you're pushing like okay, there's an envelope that you put a letter in, and then there's an envelope. An envelope is some type of
it's like
invisible
NASA,
boundary.
So like NASA would be like, he's leaving the atmosphere, now entering the envelope.
No. He's pushing the envelope by leaving the atmosphere. Does that make sense? It's like further.
It's in my head. It's the packaging. You're mailing a real big letter. And the envelope's busting at the seams.
Okay.
Pushing the envelope. I guess I do say envelope. Pushing the envelope.
I think with that phrase,
Is it
it's
spelled
envelope.
with an E or an A?
It's all spelled the same.
Wait, you thought that was... I mean, I didn't...
Yeah, I thought it was envelope. Thought it was a different word.
Pushing an envelope.
I'm sorry, I didn't get brain food on test day. All right? I got cigarettes put out of my hand. Okay? I didn't have no fancy bacon, egg, and cheese.
Yes,
Although
you did.
Patty's banana pancakes were pretty goddamn good. She'd load me up on sugar and carbohydrate. I'd be half asleep by second period.
Pushing the envelope means testing limits and trying out new, often radical ideas. The expression comes originally from mathematics and engineering, where an envelope is a boundary. So kind of like,
See?
But you thought it was a part of the Earth's atmosphere, which is
No,
insane.
But he's not wrong.
Yeah,
He's,
but
he
they're
is
not
right.
referring to like pushing the envelope like you're stuffing too many clothes into a laundry bag.
Like the envelope you is certain... You're in the certain
Radius.
thought process of this, of like... We're within the envelope of this law of physics.
Google the definition of envelope. And there'll be if there's two definitions.
in classic H.
Just
Foley
did,
fashion.
didn't he?
No, he Googled the phrase
Oh,
pushing the envelope.
okay.
Give me a straight...
Which you were both very smart and dumb about.
Right.
I knew I was dumb the whole time. I ain't never claimed to be a smart man,
All right,
but I know what love is.
this only has two, but that can't possibly be right.
Go ahead.
A flat paper container with a sealable flap.
Uh-huh.
A covering or containing structure or layer, the external envelope of the swimming pool.
There you go. That's what
the
they're
pushing
referring
the
to.
envelope.
You're pushing the envelope.
Wow, big man. Maybe he did have those bacon, egg, and cheese this morning.
Oh my God, we're so dumb.
What?
It's something that envelops.
Envelops.
I don't know
Yes.
what that means.
What to surround?
Cover. Envelop.
We're in. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I get that
Kevin's
now.
perspiration enveloped him. Sweaty.
I don't know why you're being rude. I just said you were a smart guy.
Toby stank enveloped him.
You ate the whole envelope of spaghetti. Did I use it right? And yes, I meant the package. You mailed yourself spaghetti, then ate it.
So
all.
there you go.
Huh, wow.
I got
Envelop.
marinara in my paper cuts.
Envelop.
Is that blood? Nah, marinara.
I have a little headache right now. I feel like I'm about to get a nosebleed. Ooh.
Okay. This guy's bonkers. All right, this one, this will be good for me. I can't believe I haven't thought of this. This is from Kate. Have you ever discreetly Googled how to use chopsticks? I should totally do that. 100% don't know why I haven't thought of that. Yeah, because you guys are good with them, right?
I'm nice with them.
I'm bad,
But
man.
I don't think I'd use them in the traditional sense. Somebody that really knows how to use them, they can tell how you grip them. I don't think I grip them right, but I listen.
I play the
I ain't
drums
going
with 'em.
hungry. I'll tell you that.
I just learned a bunch of chopstick etiquette. I break all of it.
Yeah, you're not supposed to poke anything. You're not supposed to play with them. You're supposed to put them down. Don't put them into the bowl.
You're not supposed to point at stuff. I'm big on pointing.
Yeah,
Yeah, why not? Yeah, come on.
like bad luck and stuff like
If
that.
you rub them together, like people tell you to, it's you telling the restaurant that you think they're cheap.
No, because
Are you like getting the fibers off or
yeah,
something?
you're getting the wood off. If they're low level chopsticks, you do that. You don't get a splinter on your tongue.
Of course, but you're also letting them know what you think.
Well, what do you mean? Go to the restaurant depot. Get better chopsticks. I like the wooden ones. I've used metal ones, and they're crazy.
You feel like a scientist or something, or a robot. Got metal fingers over
Can't get a
here.
grip on nothing.
Hey, Foley.
I just lost like 5 dumplings.
Foley scissor hands. Yikes.
Yeah. I love eating with chopsticks. Eating regular stuff with chopsticks is fun.
No, not for me. I just got to get better at it. I don't have enough practice, and they weren't introduced to me until very late in the game.
Oh, a few years ago.
Okay, let's see here. This one's from Ruben. Is it garbage if your great-grandfather got electrocuted shimmying up an electrical pole to steal power from the neighbors? Nah, that checks out on my end. I respect the hustle, but it's like you should be having... If you're going to do that, have somebody who knows, I'm assuming knows what they're doing, do that.
I wonder if he made it.
I don't know. I don't think you can take a zap from that kind of power. Like, you can get the light socket, the whatever can zap you, and that's like, pedestrian.
Oh, he didn't have the right gear. I had winter gloves on and shit.
Yeah, he's probably hanging, can't get off.
Oh, it sucks.
That scares me.
Whew, man.
Did you see there's that video going around of the kids on the third rail?
He just keep
He
falling.
grabs it, and then he grabs the girl next to him, and then
She gets it?
Yeah,
Their buddy gets them off, though.
I never made it to the end. I scroll past that.
That third rail is frightening. I don't go near that thing.
No, never. Not once. All right, this one's from Parking Lot Donuts. Is it garbage to invite your weed dealer to your wedding? I mean, it depends how boys you are.
Yeah.
And then how do you, because at some point you're going to have to, your boy's going to have to describe how he knows you to somebody else at the party.
They all know. I tell you what, after the cake and a couple of drinks and you're done with the dance floor, he'll be your goddamn best friend.
Sure. Unless he's like too much of the weed dealer, you're like, buddy, tone it. You can have it on you, but you're not
White guy with dreads.
Yeah, it's up. Smells like patchouli or something.
He's got a Rasta suit on.
Yeah, just like I don't drink, and he's just fucking constantly, he's like putting a joint out and then going inside and stuff.
There's few things, and maybe there is, but one thing that really
Just me.
Yeah, it's Toby. I pictured you in a tie-dye shirt when I was in my head the whole time.
one thing that really triggers me is fucking that patchouli stink. I smell that stuff and I get angry because I knew so many bozos in college that used way too much of it, and on a lady. Ugh.
Oh, that's how you. But I like it because that's how you know there's a thieving gypsy nearby.
Bottom of your feet start itching or something.
Oh, God, do I hate hippies.
Yeah.
Hey, you're gonna be annoying in 5 minutes. Yeah.
You guys smell that? Smells like I gotta leave.
Hey, Starfire, no one gives a shit about your journey. Kick rocks, dude.
Dude, I brought this one girl. She was like a friend of a friend. Brought this girl that I grew up with ended up at a party in college. I'm like, why the fuck did you bring her? She's like, I couldn't get rid of her or whatever. So like, she was like 2 people removed. We show up to a party and she was like real in her hippy dippy phase. And she asked it was a Halloween party, and she asked my boy, "What are you?" And he's like, I'm a ninja, or, whatever the fuck he was dressed up as, like whatever cheap costume. And she goes, no, like, what are you as a person? And he was like, what are you, a cop lady? He's like, who the fuck brought this girl, dude? It was bad.
I'm a guy on Molly. Now get the fuck away from me.
Stop ruining my high, toots. We had my one boy Liam was a hippie. Yeah, more hippie than anyone else, He was hippie.
Sure.
But didn't change his whole personality. He was still
Okay.
but he would still show up with like the drug rug and like the long hair at times.
I like a good drug rug.
No.
On somebody that can pull it off.
No.
I could not. One that's worn in, I'm okay with that.
No one can pull off Brad Pitt can't pull off a drug
That's
rug.
not true. Yes, he can, and so can McConaughey, because I've seen him in one. And he's got what we
looking
call
through his windows.
tight little body.
A PLB. Yeah, I think.
I'm sorry. The kids in Dazed and Confused. That one kid, London, I think was his name.
That was more Liam. Like, he could hang with whatever crowd. He wasn't pushing, like, put the dead on or what. Like, he was like, hey, fucking, I can vibe with anybody. But he was more of the hippie area.
Yeah. I love the Grateful Dead. I love Fish. But, man, when the in college, the kids would play like the Space or like the live tapes and stuff like that in between, man. God love them.
8th grade.
I get it that they love it.
8th grade, mushrooms hit pretty heavy, and they all started getting into fish. And this is when fish.
Fish has got some hits, baby.
And everybody was at a concert for this dude. You might know the name Keller Williams. Does that ring a bell? Not the realtor. He was a pretty big realtor in the area.
I was gonna say it sounds like he makes butter.
Pass me that Keller Williams spread.
Keller Williams. Well, now it's sea salt.
The maker of finer food mixes near you.
That's pretty good.
And our boy, who was like, who was a big rap guy, you know what I mean? So he's there in like a fitted hat, a jersey, like whatever, but he's just there for the fucking drugs, you know what I mean? And the guy comes out and he's playing, and the thugged out kid's like, Keller, we love you. And when it was quiet, and the guy goes, I'm not Keller Williams. I go, poof, man, swing and a miss. Everybody looked around. This kid has like hoop earrings. He's got a fake diamond necklace on, just so out of place. Keller, we love you. And I'm like, what the fuck? The guy was like, shut up.
Throw some more joints out into the crowd.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
That's all right.
All right, we got time for a couple more here. This one's from Ozempi Tempe.
There you go.
Is it garbage to bend the lid from a tuna can and use it as a spoon? I'm going to defer to the larger gentleman to my right here.
Been there.
I mean, if you're jammed up where you got it, I'm assuming you're using it to eat tuna fish?
Yeah.
Or, like, you're not eating cereal with that.
Yeah, you better be under a bridge and be rocking fingerless gloves.
Sure.
I don't know.
I mean, like, I don't know where you would be where that's the case. I feel most hotels now have that kind of...
Hotel,
but you can get
It's
plastic
crazy because
silverware.
at the snack bar at hotels, a lot of times you'll see little mini cans of tuna fish with the pop top. That's high protein snack,
Sure.
Toby. They even come with a couple of crackers, and I think some mayo.
I don't know. I've never... It sounds like you bought it a couple times.
So you can pull a Frank and make the hoagie in your mouth. Remember when Danny DeVito did that? I like to make it in my mouth.
That's the best way to ruin a hotel room. That smell is not leaving.
No.
Yeah, no, I don't... I mean,
I'm
that's
a huge,
tough.
huge tuna
Camping,
guy.
maybe, if you forget something, but it's like, at this point...
Slice your mouth.
In New York City, I mean, like, we live in New York. In New York City, you shouldn't be doing... Like, you can get... There's plastic silverware within 50 feet of you at any given point.
Sure.
Tuna, salmon, it all tastes like cat food.
I can't do the canned salmon. And I know you like it. I can't do the canned chicken either.
Love me some
Dude,
chicken.
no.
Isn't that crazy?
I haven't had it in a long time.
If it's in like a buffalo chicken dip
No.
or like something with a lot of sauce.
It's not. It's in a can and it's gross, dude.
Yeah, you don't
I
like
used to buy it at CVS.
Oh, no, dude.
Or the Rite Aid on Broad Street.
Oh,
with
And this is how I would make it.
yeah, I was gonna say you don't use mayo.
No.
So-
I'd put it on a pan and
Yeah.
heat it up. Mix in a lot of Frank's hot sauce.
There's got to be barbecue sauce coming in
No,
the mix somewhere.
no, Frank's hot sauce. And it kind of gets together a little bit. The bottom starts burning like a chicken cheesesteak would, kind of. I was making homemade chicken cheese. I was ahead of my time. Emerald Live. Bam. And I take my spatula. And at this point, while that's simmering, I got toast going in the oven because I didn't have a toaster.
When you're doing this, are you washing your socks in the sink, or do you have them hanging over the wood-burning stove?
Are the other fellas at the men's clinic you live at, are they nice? Are they good hangs?
It was a nice shelter.
What if the train's rocking back and forth?
Okay, you just said you've used the lid to eat tuna fish.
Sure.
I was a young man. I was 21 years old.
So hot sauce. What else?
And then
Got to be Parmesan cheese mixed in there.
No, I got the
No parm cheese?
Just wait.
If you want a traditional recipe, you're going to need a revolver with one bullet.
I was in case someone tried to come and steal my chicken cheesesteak.
To wash that down with. Nice 38 slug. American cheese you had. You had
Kraft single slice on top of that. As it starts melting, boom. The toast is now heating up because I had to preheat the oven because that's a big, it takes 15 minutes.
Now, how many of these would a fella like you put down?
I put down 2.
Oh, sure.
You gotta.
Yeah.
And then, boom, boom. So it's probably maybe 2, maybe 1 or 2. If it was a big can of chicken, 1 big can or 2 small ones.
You know what?
2 ladies' cans.
If you get that char on the bottom,
And the cheese starts melting.
that don't sound too big.
It's got a nice crunch with the bread. Couple of screaming Diet Cokes.
Any
And a
chippies?
bunch of loose cats.
They're all scratching at the door to get in.
Dude, I'm imagining you cooking in a top hat where the top is like popping off. It's like, oh,
with a busted out cigar in his mouth,
yeah, dude.
My clown makeup's wearing off.
wearing a sport coat and underwear.
Real nice.
That's
Real-
good boot.
We did have a pretty bad mouse problem at the time.
Oh man.
That was when we put the pellets out to eat the pellets and they kills them. This motherfucker was, I've said before, he was sitting on the armchair next to me, dude. Freaked me the fuck out.
Does he have a flower in the sport coat?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like he just walked out of the crash at 28.
Yeah, he's in the Dust Bowl, dude. Canned chicken stinks, bro.
Coming up with some harebrained scheme to get rich.
I did. I was going to start a clothing line that
We're going to
year.
kidnap the governor's daughter.
Stagecoach Kippy is my favorite.
Stagecoach Kippy. Hobo Kippy.
Taking a goddamn shellacking.
Riding the rail.
Listen, you would eat it. Don't turn your nose up at it.
Might make it tonight.
We should make it on Patreon.
Ooh, it sounds delicious.
Oh, God damn. They still making canned chicken like that?
Sure.
I had never seen it until then.
I have started to get a
'Cause the Rite Aid took diamond dollars. So I didn't have any cash. You had you could put money on your.
Sure.
So I would buy in there and get my heaters.
Canned fish has started to pique my interest.
Not mine.
Yeah, like the sardines, the oysters.
What? Canned oysters?
Yeah, but they're high end ones. I haven't.
I
had
see what
them,
you're saying.
but I don't know. They do them in Spain a lot. They're big on canned fish.
Oh yeah, for sure,
And
sure.
there's a guy on Instagram that is going through eating canned fish every day or something like that. Some of it looks all right, man.
Yeah, it's not my cup
When
of
it's canned
tea.
in good oil.
And you eat the bones like that, right?
What, like on sardines?
yeah.
They're tiny, and they're filleted to a degree. Anchovies are
Can't
fantastic.
fillet a minnow. All right, listen.
Sharp knife.
No, not happening.
You don't like anchovies?
Out there eating bait.
No.
Oh, I love them. Dude, anchovies. In Greece, they had anchovies, like red wine, some onions, a little bit of tomato, and like a red wine and olive oil with a little salt and pepper. Man, that with a little tzatziki on a crusty piece of bread. Crush it.
Yeah, or a nice American cheeseburger.
Yeah. USA.
How about
USA.
And an Evel Knievel stunt.
When you search for canned chicken, one of the first places that
Well, how much is a can of chicken?
I can get you.
Not chicken in a can.
The hell's that?
That's they put a full bird in it.
No, they don't do
Yeah,
that.
they do.
No, they don't.
yeah, it's,
There's no way they still do that.
They don't.
Oh, my God.
I'm sure you
that's
can
gotta
get
you can
one.
get a whole
smell.
chicken thigh for sure.
Ugh.
But I can get you
Chicken thighs?
Whole chicken thighs.
Survival Food Cave.
Yeah, this can of chicken's $40.
Let me see it. Pop that up there, Lukey. That's a whole cooked
Oh,
chicken?
that's dog food. Shout out to Evanger's Organics cooked chicken, grain-free canned dog food. Also available for human consumption.
Is that what it says?
What?
Does it say that?
No, you could eat that, though. It's organic chicken. That's a whole dressed organic chicken.
Keep your coat nice and shiny.
Wait, the name of this company is Avengers?
Yeah.
Avengers?
Yeah, they have. No, it is dog food. I have the same thing. I was like, oh, I found they also sell human products.
There's no way that they're selling whole chickens in a can.
Yeah, they do. Sweet Sue canned whole chicken without giblets.
Oh.
That's going to cost
What?
you.
No giblets?
That's going to cost you extra.
I'm buying it
This
for the
review on Amazon said this chicken was interesting and not what I expected.
giblets. Good conversation? What are you
I
talking
also
about?
ate it right out of the can on a plate. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
you
God.
fucking animal.
With a tuna fish lid.
Oh, man.
That's crazy. I assume you didn't like
Oh,
to.
dude, also, hold on. This one is, can arrived with a dent. There was no option to have it replaced, question mark. What a waste of money. Buddy, if you're eating you're eating a whole chicken out of a can. Who gives a fuck if there's a dent? You got bigger problems.
Yeah, that salesman's already on his way to the next town.
Uh-huh.
I assume you didn't like to watch the cleaning process of the turkey or chicken as a kid.
No.
Like when
I
that
mean,
little bag comes out of the chicken?
interesting enough, it didn't, that wiener type thing kind of scared me.
The neck?
What?
The gizzards?
The neck or whatever? It
think it was
looked
the
like
neck.
a schlong. A big one at that. A big turkey. Hey, Mom, am I going to get that big?
Is turkey Italian? What's the deal? It's got a hog on him. It's a family dinner, I thought.
Yeah, I didn't. No, it didn't bother me too much. I don't like seeing the skin when it's skin. Does that make sense? It's too human. It feels like I'm eating humans.
That's why the French do something where it's like chicken or goose
They
or
put
something.
it in their mouth.
It's in like a bag. It's almost it looks like a latex bag, and they open it up. It's real fancy. They open it up at the table. I don't know what the bag is.
You don't do your turkey in a bag? We do our turkey in a bag.
You do?
Yeah.
Are you joking?
No.
Turkey in a bag?
Chicken in a can, turkey in a bag.
I-
Our Thanksgiving turkey's cooked in a bag.
No, it's not. Stop screwing around.
I
What
swear.
do you mean? A bag of what? Like a ShopRite bag?
No, it's a turkey bag. It's called like oven roasting bags. I don't have all the answers.
No.
Yeah.
We used to do pot roast. I know you. Well, that's
Want me to call Denise?
holy shit. That's weird. How does it get crispy on the outside?
I think it's all done in the bag.
No.
Toby?
I would say it's more of a sack.
I know there's duffel. I know there's roasting bags. I get that.
Yeah, that's what it is.
But your turkey? No, that's not right.
It's like a
That's
big ass.
un-American, I'll tell you that.
It's like a big ass turkey condom.
That's
How to cook a turkey in an oven bag.
Why would you be doing that?
I don't know, man.
Just put it on the rack and put it in there in a big pan with.
I'm not the one doing it.
She's cooking it in a bag.
Yeah.
These broad screwballs. That's crazy. How does the skin won't get crispy?
It does. I'm telling you, it does.
I'm sure you take it out of the bag at some point and then put it back in to get it crispy.
I'm telling you, it comes out crispy.
Oh, God. I've seen that shit. That's gross. They do it at French restaurants. I can't.
If
get
you're
into it.
aiming to cook
If you want to weird everybody out on Thanksgiving.
extra juicy, tasty turkey with plenty of flavorful juices for gravy, oven bags are the best method.
I don't know.
Yeah, you take it out of the bag for the last 15 minutes and
Oh,
roll it
there you
crispy.
There you go.
But the idea is that all of the juices contain.
Stay in there, yeah.
Trojan turkey.
Apologize to my mother.
Trojan turkey bags.
She also cooks her pancakes in a bag. I should tell you. All right, we got to wrap it up, gang.
Gang, what a fun one. We love you to death.
Uh-huh.
Come see us at Town Hall, New York City, baby.
Yeah.
Biggest show we've ever done. If you're in the tri-state area, there's still some tickets left. Grab a ticket. Come out and see the boys. We love you, and we'll see you next week.
Peace.